you, General.
A bipartisan group of lawmakers today sent a letter to the White House asking that 700 Haitian orphans previously determined to be eligible for U.S. adoption be evacuated immediately. Today, members of the Congressional Black Caucus talked about that and other issues related to the earthquake in Haiti in this 40-minute briefing.
Let me thank everyone for being here, and we'll get started because members have delegation meetings and other meetings to attend, and so as members come in who are scheduled to speak, I will ask them to come forward. But first, let me say on behalf of the Congressional Black Caucus that our continued thoughts and our prayers go out to the people of Haiti, to the Haitian American community, to our United States citizens, and to all of those who have been affected by this catastrophe, those who have lost loved ones, who are injured. And just know the Congressional Black Caucus historically has worked with Haiti and the Haitian American community. Many of us have traveled to the country multiple times. During the current crisis, the CBC will continue to work closely with the Obama administration and outside organizations, NGOs, Haitian NGOs, U.S. NGOs, to provide whatever assistance it can to the ongoing relief and recovery efforts. Also, let me thank the men and women who are responding as first responders, those from Haiti, those from the international community, our own government officials, our neighbors in the Caribbean and in Latin America. I want to thank them for their immediate response, and just know that we are supporting your continued work to assist those affected by this calamity. I want to let me finally conclude by saying, before I ask members to come speak, that today we just passed, and I'm very pleased that the House of Representatives passed in a bipartisan way, with only one no vote, a resolution as it relates to Haiti that sets forth not only our response in terms of our solidarity with the Haitian people and committing ourselves to whatever it takes during the search and rescue mission, but also for a long-term and sustained effort on behalf of our country to help Haiti recover and rebuild. And this was a resolution that was put together in a bipartisan way. I have to thank our Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and Mr. Clyburn, our whip, who is now the designated liaison on Haiti from the Speaker's office, also Mr. Hoyer and Eliana Ross-Layton and the Republican leadership for working together to put together a very positive, strong, and good resolution that passed, again, on a bipartisan basis with one no vote. Let me ask now Congressman Payne to come forward, who chairs the Congressional Black Caucus's Foreign Policy and International Relations Task Force, also is chair of the Global and Health Subcommittee of the Foreign Affairs Committee. Congressman Payne.
Thank you very much. And let me begin by thanking all of you for being here, and particularly to commend our chairperson, Congresswoman Lee, for the immediate action that she took. Today we stand in solidarity with the people of Haiti, Haitian Americans, and all those affected by the earthquake. Since the earthquake, the Congressional Black Caucus has mobilized to hold emergency meetings regarding Haiti with USAID, the State Department, the Department of Defense, NGOs, and other stakeholders in the region to get a sense of the effort on the ground in order to take this information back to our congressional districts and our constituents. There have been tremendous activities within our congressional districts. Most members have task force in the 42 members of the Congressional Black Caucus, and we are really moving very expeditiously in making sure that information is disseminated to our people. We want to thank the information disseminated by the Department of State. We have been able to hold conference calls on a regular basis so that we can disseminate that information to our constituents and give them updates about the relief efforts. Following news of the earthquake, the Congressional Black Caucus members immediately organized special orders regarding Haiti on the floor of the House. I would like to take some time to commend the efforts of all of the humanitarian response, which is currently underway, and of course the outpouring of the generosity of the American people, but also of people throughout the world. I mentioned earlier that the Democratic Republic of Congo, a very impoverished country, sent $2 million to Haiti. And so it is that generosity which will be rewarded, and we'll hear later from Chairman Rangel, who will speak on H4462, which will make it possible for the charitable donations to be back for the 09 rather than to wait for 10. We commend the Obama administration, of course, for the immediate response on this issue, and Secretary Napolitano's decision to, after conferring with the president, to grant temporary protective status to Haitian nationals in the United States as of January 12th of 2010. We also are pleased to hear that Haitian children being adopted into the United States have become an INS priority. We would also like to see humanitarian parole for our citizens' families considered with this special consideration. We will certainly hear further from that in a minute from Congressman Hastings. Lastly, and most important, the Congressional Black Caucus is still diligently working on gaining debt relief for Haiti, and Congresswoman Waters will be very specific in that, as she serves on Financial Services Committee and have been active in Haiti for many, many years. So once again, we express our sincerest condolences to all of those affected, and on behalf of the members and myself, we will continue to do what is necessary here in Washington for the short-term goals, but we know that there will have to be a long-term roadmap, and we are in the process now of unfolding the roadmap as we move along so that we can have a new Haiti for that country. At this time, Congressman Hastings. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman, and thank you all for being here. Madam Chair, my compliments to you for the extraordinary efforts of you and the staff on behalf of the circumstances that we are here about. I know that all my colleagues agree that there's not enough sorrow that can be expressed for the people of Haiti and all those affected by this tragic event. Secretary Napolitano's announcement regarding temporary protective status for Haitians comes at an extremely critical time, as all of us know. And it becomes important, in my view, for us to post, and I am supplying all the members of Congress with the information. I compliment the administration again for expeditiously handling these matters. And here's where we are with reference to temporary protective status. Aliens who wish to apply for TPS must file an application for temporary protected status, and it's a form. I have to say this because people need to know. It's a form I-821 together with an application for employment authorization, which is a form I-765, in accordance with the form's instructions and applicable regulations during the registration period. Normally, when a matter of this kind takes place, the Federal Registry is where you turn, and it normally takes 6 months. As of yesterday, it is now posted in the Federal Registry, and Haitians who are eligible, and it is estimated it's between 100 and 200,000 that were here on January 12th. Those persons are now eligible today to apply for temporary protective status. I do wish to say that the application requires a $50 fee, and all of us in the Congressional Black Caucus have requested of the administration to do everything they can to waive the employment authorization document, which carries with it a $340 application fee. We've made the necessary requests and hope that that will be forthcoming. It is a complicated amount of information. And as all of us that are standing here and many other members, folk are crowding our offices seeking information about their loved ones, this is the full set of documentation with reference to the status and the events leading up to it, and I intend that all of my colleagues, before the end of the day, have this information. Madam Chair, thank you all very much. Please know that information is key, and for the Haitian community, we're going to do everything we can to provide you with all of the information that we can. Like Congressman Payne and others, I wish to thank the international community for their efforts, and more the collaborative efforts on the ground are beginning to do the necessary things, first for recovery and relief, but more important, for the long term. We cannot lose focus on where we are and where we need to be 5 years from now and 10 years from now with Haiti. One personal note, as Congressman Payne mentioned, the Republic of Congo. 3 days ago, I sat down with Benjamin Netanyahu in Jerusalem, and the first thing he said to me was, "Congressman, I know you're here with a heavy heart. Please know that our planes are in the air." And the next morning, his foreign minister took me to see their situation room, and I expect that the same thing is happening in Turkey and other areas where there is extraordinary expertise that is moving in the direction of helping the people. Thank you very, very much, Madam Chair, and my colleagues, for all of the efforts that you and your staffs have put forward on behalf of the people of Haiti.
Thank you very much. We've been joined now by our whip, Mr. Clyburn, who, as I said earlier, is our leader on Haiti from the leadership team, and he will now come forward. Thank you again for your leadership, Mr. Clyburn. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Let me thank my colleagues. I know that you've gone over the legislation that we are moving with, and there will be other legislative initiatives. I just want to say that Speaker Pelosi has asked me to coordinate the activities so that we can funnel everything from the various elements within our caucus to the leadership table, so that we might have a coordinated effort in this regard. We did it with Katrina. We're trying to use the same model here, and I look forward to us really doing what is necessary to relieve the various issues there. I might say this: I've heard from a lot of you about whether or not we are planning a Cordell to Haiti. The fact of the matter is, we have asked the Speaker not to approve any Cordells in the near future. We would like first for each member of our caucus, not just the Congressional Black Caucus, but the entire caucus, to sit down and decide how their subcommittees and various committees can respond to this event. Then we'll coordinate all of that, and if there is to be a Cordell, we will organize a Cordell as an exclamation to those efforts, rather than for all us to go down there now without any really direction. So there won't be a Cordell in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you. Now I'd like to ask Congresswoman Clark to come forward, who will speak about families, orphans, the Haitian American community. Congresswoman Clark is an officer of the Congressional Black Caucus. She's our whip. Also hails from the Caribbean American community. Thank you again.
Thank you, Chairwoman Barbara Lee, and thank you for your longtime leadership and commitment to fighting for Haiti. I want to also applaud your work in bringing the resolution to the floor, expressing the condolences to and solidarity with the people of Haiti in the aftermath of the devastating earthquake on January 12, 2010. This legislation sends a unified message to the Haitian people that we stand with them as they prepare to rebuild their nation. I also want to thank Chairman Rangel and our very own whip, Mr. Clyburn, in working quickly to get H.R. 4462 passed in the House yesterday. This legislation would allow individuals to donate to the Haitian crisis and claim an itemized charitable deduction on their 2009 tax return. I represent the second largest concentration of Haitian Americans and Haitians in the United States, and this crisis has truly hit home for me. My heart continues to go out to my Haitian sisters and brothers as they endure through this tragedy. I also express my deepest sympathies and support for their families, many of whom live in the 11th Congressional District in New York. As we all know, it has been very hard time for families who are tracking down loved ones in the country. My office has been overwhelmed and inundated with constituent calls earnestly trying to find their loved ones. Many of them are hoping family members are still alive and safe despite the many images of destruction they see in the media. While my office continues to assist our constituents earnestly trying to find loved ones, it is also amazing to see the response of people volunteering their services and eager to help those in need. In Brooklyn, the Haitian American community has shown a strong united force in mobilizing goods, services, and volunteers to help their sisters and brothers in Haiti. We have seen the same kind of response from this community and others across this nation in every one of our districts. Churches, doctors, nurses, first responders, and concerned citizens of all types have reached out to our offices offering help. Thanks to the assistance of the American Red Cross, my office was able to mobilize a group of Creole translators to help with recovery efforts down in Haiti. And I'm proud to say that volunteers will assist and translate for medical professionals aboard the U.S. Navy's hospital ship, the USS Comfort. There's an amazing sense of family in the community that can be felt across this entire nation. The one issue that I've been asked to really highlight is the growing concern as we continue with recovery efforts in Haiti, and it's our most vulnerable population, the children. The United Nations Children's Fund reports that Haiti has an estimated 380,000 children living in orphanages or group homes, and may anticipate this number will become significantly higher due to the devastation brought on by the earthquake. We're getting estimates as high as over 1 million children. That is why I applaud the Department of Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano in announcing a humanitarian parole policy, which would allow already adopted orphan children and those in the pipeline to be adopted from Haiti to enter the United States. This would ensure that these children receive the care they need as part of the U.S. government's ongoing support for international recovery efforts after last week's earthquake. According to DHS, children have been legally confirmed as orphans, eligible for inter-country adoption by the government of Haiti, and are being adopted by U.S. citizens. Also, children who have been previously identified by an adoption service provider or facilitator as eligible for inter-country adoption and have been matched to U.S. citizen prospective adoptive parents. While it is a wonderful step forward in helping the children of Haiti, we must not forget the children of Haiti who have been orphaned by the earthquake and have relatives in the United States. These children are all alone in such a chaotic and unstable environment. I strongly believe that we have a moral obligation to reunite these children with their families in the United States. More must be done to identify those individuals and create a pathway to their relatives in the United States. I want to thank again everyone for their diligence, the CBC in particular, for being of great support to our Haitian brothers and sisters, our Haitian American community, and our global community. We have made our presence known and our power found. Profound. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me just take a minute to introduce members of the CBC who are present today. We have Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee from Texas, Congressman Al Green from Texas. Of course, Chairman Payne has already spoke. We have Congressman Mel Watt from North Carolina, Congressman Danny Davis from Illinois, Congresswoman Donna Christensen from the Virgin Islands, of course, Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, Congressman Alcee Hastings, Congresswoman Maxine Waters from California, and Congressman Gregory Meeks from New York. The Congressional Black Caucus is proud of the fact we have 18 subcommittee chairs and 4 full committee chairs. Much of the work on Haiti will fall within the subcommittees of many of the members of the Congressional Black Caucus. So I would like now to bring forward Congresswoman Maxine Waters, who has worked for many, many years on Haiti. She and Congressman Gregory Meeks and Congressman Al Green and Congressman Mel Watt are on the Financial Services Committee. The Congressional Black Caucus has 10 strong members on financial. All are focused on legislative efforts that are being led by Congresswoman Waters and Congressman Meeks. Congresswoman Waters from the state of California. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Barbara Lee the leader of the Congressional Black Caucus, for her foresight and her wisdom in the way that she has organized the Congressional Black Caucus. And we certainly do have a task force on Haiti. So we're not just responding to Haiti at this very difficult time. We have identified this as one of the ongoing issues that we must always work on. And I'm very proud of the members of the Congressional Black Caucus, some from Florida, who simply see Haiti as an extension of their districts, working on these issues day in and day out, and other members from New York and all over the country, Texas, California, you name it, who have decided that one of the things we must always do is pay attention to the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. And because of this work, we have been